of November 24th to order. We acknowledge that we're meeting on traditional territory of the Opaskwayak Cree Nation and the Métis homeland. I'll ask Trustee Paul to
We strive to be a respectful and enthusiastic school community dedicated to quality education.
Did everyone have a chance to look at the agenda? I have a motion to approve the regular board meeting agenda for November 24th, 2025 as distributed. Moved by Trustee Wilkinson, seconded by Trustee Stevenson. All in favor? And did everyone get a chance to look at the board meeting minutes from November 10th? Can I get a motion to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting for November 10th, 2025? Moved by Trustee Fox, seconded by Trustee Ford. All in favor? I'm sorry. I'm assuming there's no invited presentations this evening. Any unfinished business to look at? And Trustee Sinclair is not available tonight. She sends her regrets. We were supposed to discuss the land acknowledgement. She would appreciate everyone just emailing her your thoughts on that. And then she'll be able to bring it to the next meeting. And Christmas cards, which we have been doing. Superintendent's business report.
I just want to thank everybody for that get a chance to go to the recognition of service event. I know all could attend. That's understandable, but for all those that did get a chance to go from the board, thanks. It doesn't go unnoticed. I know by staff and stuff. So it's great. Thanks for coming out there, and thanks for the chair for helping out for sure. And it was overall, I heard lots of positive feedback from it, and I sent in a report with the pictures. She didn't get back to me as to what paper it would be in, but it was on the paper. Oh, was? Yeah, paper. Oh, okay. I quickly looked through it to the grub box. I was putting in line there, and I didn't see it. So I was like, oh, maybe I missed it. Yeah, maybe you can think that almost half the page. Okay. So that would have been the like awesome. I did see it for sure. Okay, good. All right. So it's good. We'll have to go get a copy to have a look at it then. There's a few people I know that had good comments about too, like nice. Good food, good everything. Good. Everybody kind of appreciate it.
Is that Friday's delivery set?
Well, I think there's only
yeah, I think it's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday?
Yeah, I'm sure it's on the last issue anyway.
Okay. Thank you.
We had a leadership meeting on the 15th with all the principals, Graham and Rick and Teresa, and so it went well. It was just a couple of things that came out of that. We're moving more towards nonviolent crisis intervention training for our EAs. So we're looking into there could be something exciting coming up with a partnership with OEA. Because we found out recently they were also going to be sending some individuals down for the training. So there might be an opportunity to bring someone up to train more people. So we'll see what the costing comes out. It's quite expensive. To train the trainer is, I think it's like $1,000 for like the trains, like the one person to train everybody. And it's kind of like works like first aid from there on in. Now I can only train so many people at a time, and it's $100 and something to train each person. It takes a couple of days, so it would take a while for us to train people. But there was this previous program we're looking into called WEDIS, which for further investigation, it seems like that program seems to be kind of losing its traction a little bit, part and parcel due to the person that does it. There's only one in the province right now. She's ill and can't run any sessions. So that doesn't look promising. So we're going to probably go this route. So that's exciting. I'll let you know what happens with that. As you remember from the last meeting, I was hoping to do a little presentation on the continuous improvement plan. But I did want the literacy and numeracy coaches there. Holly, the literacy coach, could have been there, but Amanda, the university coach, was going to be away. So they're both though going to be here for the December 8th meeting. So we'll do it on December 8th. They both attended. I didn't want one there as they kind of play off each other fairly well and have some synergies there when they do the presentation. So December 8th, we'll present some highlights of the continuous improvement plan. The French immersion projects have been approved for this year, so it usually takes a little bit of time within the school year to kind of get confirmation. So some exciting projects there, like attraction and retention of French teachers, and some different projects there within our school division. And so that is also kind of a good opportunity to bring that. There's good work happening with our 2.25 coordinators. So we get funding from the province as well to support this project, which gives us grant money each year. So we get grant money from grant money, essentially, in terms of the extra bit of support we get. So it works out good. Our sub list still never big enough, long enough, but we did add a couple of more individuals on in the last week and a half. So hopefully that helps. A couple people have returned from wherever they were, and they've been added on to the list. Hopefully it continues in that direction, because I know there's going to be more. People aren't getting sick yet, so if that happens, more increasing the sub time for sure. So. Other than that, that's it. And a couple things.
8.0 board chairs report. November is Indigenous Disability Awareness Month. MSBA has adopted a new statement of integrity for board members, so I have a copy of it for everybody to look through. The first page writing challenge is open for students. So this is a challenge from CBC Books, where they challenge students to write the first page of a book that will be set 150 years into the future, that explains how an issue that's topical today is being played out in the future. That kind of seems interesting. November 11th, our board laid a wreath for Remembrance Day. November 12th, we had a staff appreciation events. Trustee Stevenson, Fox, St. Clair, and myself attended. We had meetings with Trevor and Graham. Bill 40 will amend the Public Schools Act. This will require schools to establish and implement a policy respecting land acknowledgements, remove provisions respecting religious exercises, place obligations in the Act for O Canada to be sung, and require Remembrance Day observances on a school day between November 4th and 10th. Bill 210 makes November 8th Indigenous Veterans Day. Bill 234 proclaims June Pride Month. And I thought that July 5th to 8th, 2026 will be the Canadian School Board Association meetings in Whistler, BC. So they have put out a call for a workshop. So if anyone has an idea of a workshop that they know would be available, then they'd like to hear about it. And we will be receiving a rebate for fees paid to the MSBA. And that is 9.0 Secretary Treasurer's Business Report.
Nothing except for in camera.
10.0 Standing Committee Reports and Meeting Dates. 10.1 Policy. Trustee Fox.
So we're looking at a discussion on the draft board operating procedures. And have some input on those. We'll try to pass them this evening. I don't know if any of them has any concerns or anything.
Has everyone had a chance to look at those?
Just look at them. All right with that. So we make a motion to pass those, or
I think we're doing that in business arising.
correct, okay. Sounds good.
Thank you. 10.2 Finance. Trustee Halkinson.
Nothing to report. Guess we can discuss if there's anything to meet about at this point, but.
10.3 Negotiations and Personnel. Trustee Keller.
So last one, our negotiations are next week.
10.4 Transportation, Building and Maintenance. Trustee Lassette.
The committee has a meeting booked Thursday, November 27th. So I'll have a report next week.
10.5 Community Liaison, Cheryl Sinclair. She wanted me just to mention, as we did in the action and decision, to send her your suggestions for the land acknowledgement. So she can move forward on that. 10.6 education liaison, trustee Stevenson.
I have no report. We need to come up with a date.
Yes.
11.0 other reports. 11.1 our youth members sends regrets. 11.2 Kelsey Pack, again, regrets from trustee Sinclair. 11.3 Pasco Pack, trustee Lusan.
I'll be meeting with, Principal Moisen at Pasqua, this Thursday.
11.4 Mary Duncan, trustee Stevenson.
I went to Mary Duncan on Thursday to meet with Principal Lowen. She was sick for the week, so I talked to Michelle and another Mrs. Lowen. And they still don't have internet. They said there was somebody shadowing for reception. And they were doing parent teacher. That's all I have so far.
11.5 Scott Bateman Pack, trustee Kelly.
Our first meeting is this Wednesday evening at 7.
I was sort of plugging into Scott Bateman and the grade 8 boys won their volleyball tournament this weekend.
Yeah.
Nice. It's good to see. That's all that takes with some of them.
Yeah.
Throw it out there.
11.6 Margaret Barber, trustee Halkinson.
Spoke with Pat there. He's got a Google Doc he keeps me updated here with, so I'll just go through some things here. I meant to share his last meeting, but I wasn't able to attend. So school improvement plan, we met during an early dismissal review our school improvement plan. Literacy and numeracy groups came up with some specific strengths and needs to continue to try to reach goals. Created very consistent approaches to math 10 and English 10 by assigning less teachers to these classes. And teachers are creating school-made EMA 20, 30, 40 booklets to support students. These will focus on areas we scored low on our provincial exam. Literacy teachers focus on having a very specific and consistent approach to how students comprehend and respond personally and critically to oral literacy and media text. We score low on our provincial exams in this area. Inclusive and caring environments, health and wellness goals. Teachers look closely at how we could improve how we welcome and transition our new students in the MBCI family. We've had a lot of new registrations this year. Many are coming to us with lots of challenges. We also looked at staff wellness. We reviewed what is going well and what areas we need improvement. Community partnerships. We have been working on improving our relationship with UCN. 8 students attending UCN dual credit program. 2 students are enrolled in the Pathways program receiving post-secondary credit hours. And next semester we have scheduled 2 high school credit courses exploring the trades. Continue to work with the Minnesewin Family Resource Center. And a couple more here. 5 challenges and needs. Internal coverage continues to be a challenge. There is a lack of substitute teachers, not only in our school division, but throughout the province. Having to cover extra classes is hard on the staff. A decrease in support staff. We are seeing more and more students come to us needing extra support. And last one here, celebrations and recognitions. We have rebranded our life skills program. It is now called Skills. We're moving toward having more students taking classes for credit and integrating our skills students into regular courses, EHE and music. And they also just had an extra comment here on attendance, which is up. Attendance, so through September, October 2024, school attendance was 76%. This year through September to October, 87%. These summarizes here, 11% increase so far this year. There may be many reasons for this increase. We feel that our champion initiative has been working very well. We meet once a week as an MBCI leadership team to review individual students who may need extra support and assign a champion for each student. The champion is responsible for contacting both the home and the student and creating an action plan. That is my part.
And that's, if I interject, that's a great example there. We won't be drilling down necessarily into that specific as what Travis had talked about with the continuous improvement plan, but when you put in plans, the strategic plan and the school improvement plan, those could be one of the many things that Pat at NBCI or Tay and Kelsey would have as an actual outcome. And it's now actual measurable because we keep the chronic absenteeism rates, we keep all those types of data in our system so that we can compare it from years past to week, student to student. And so you can then kind of say, well, ask the questions of why, and maybe it is a champion program, or maybe it's something else, or you can build on stuff, or again, if it's decreases, again, have conversations and discussions with your staff as to what you need to do different. So that's just one example of why these plans are important, because until you start kind of digging deep, you're just kind of you're too high level. You need to get in there and figure out what's going on and why. So yeah.
So the champion program, you just started that, or has that been something that's been around for a while?
It's relatively new. Yeah, it's relatively new that it started. Yeah, I'm not sure if you started last year or just a this year initiative, but I think for some reason I think they started at a smaller level last year and then kind of built on it.
Worked, so they built out it.
11.7, Kelsey Livingston for Trustee Fox.
Nothing to report there. I think Cam's hiding from me. That's fine.
11.
He's watching this.
11.8, KTA, KSD, we have been unable to connect. 12.0, the Manitoba School Boards Association report in business. There's information in the folder for that, including executive highlights, the MSBA Statement of Integrity that we handed out, CSBA workshop and celebrating Indigenous Disability Awareness Month, MSBA operating policy, MSBA news, memo to members. There's a elect 2026 video campaign. So there's information in that if you want to take a peek at that. And the fall 2025 regional meeting minutes are included. Information items, was there anything to add to that? And is there any other correspondence?
Just a question, I have a question about the statement of integrity. First standard of conduct. That's like the school division is a member like the MSBA, is that?
Yes. The Kelsey School Division Board of Trustees received the reports and correspondence moved by Trustee Stevenson. Seconded by Trustee Fox. All in favor? Sorry. Dates to remember, the next board meeting is December 8th, 2025, and then we are off until 2026. And is there anyone in there for the question there? So, in business arising, it's a motion that the Kelsey School Division Board of Trustees approve the board operating procedures moved by Trustee Fox, seconded by Trustee Stevenson. All in favor? Agreed. And the Kelsey School Division Board of Trustees will be going in camera 7:18 p.m. Moved by Trustee Simon, seconded by Trustee Fox. All in favor? Carried.